Hello students, how are you all? I think all of you are well and safe in your home. Dear students, in the last civics classes, we read about rural livelihoods. We read about a village which is near to the sea coast of Tamil Nadu named Kalpattu. We read about the people living in the Kalpattu village and their occupations also. We also read about two villagers living in the Kalpattu village named Tulasi and Shekhar. Last but not the least, we also read about a landowner living in the Kalpattu village named Ramalingam. Students, today we are going to read about a new village which is near to the Kalpattu village named Pudupet. We also read about the people and their occupations of the village Pudupet. Dear students, not very far from Kalpattu village is the village of Pudupet. People earn their living by fishing. Their houses are close to the sea coast. Aruna and Parivilan, who lived in the village Pudupet, were fishermen. Their main occupation was fishing. They used to catch fishes with their catamarans and nets. Generally, near about 7 o'clock in the morning, fishermen returned back onto the beach with their catch and catamarans. It is mainly the women who gathered on the beach to buy and sell fish. One day morning, Parivilan and his brother returned back late onto the sea beach with their cat and catamaran. Aruna was very much worried of them. From Parivilan, she came to know that they were caught in a storm. Aruna kept aside some fish for their family and rest of the fish she auctioned. The money she got from the auction will be divided into four shares. Once Aruna and Parivilan took a loan from a bank and purchased an engine which was fixed on the catamaran to get a better catch. The women who buy fish would carry them in baskets to be sold in nearby villages. Every year, for at least about 4 months during the monsoon, fishermen cannot go to the sea because this is when the fish breed. During these months, Auna's family borrow money from the traders. Because of that, they were forced to sell the fish to that traders and could not hold any auctions. Those lean months were the most difficult months for them to survive. So, dear students, we read about the fishermen of the village Pudupet, and also we came to know about the livelihood of Aruna and Parivilan. Dear students, people in rural areas earn their living in various ways. Some work on farms, others earn their living on non-farm activities. Working on farms depend on nature for the growth of their crops. Hence, life revolves around certain seasons. People are busy during sowing and harvesting and less so at other times. Rural people in different regions of our country, India, grow different crops. However, we do find similarities in their life situation and in the problems that they face. How people are able to survive or earn will depend upon the land that they cultivate. Many depend on these lands for work as laborers. Most farmers grow crops both for their own requirements and also to sell in the markets. Some have to sell to traders from whom they have borrowed money. For their survival, many families in rural areas which thrive on large acres of land, business, and other activities. However, most small farmers, agricultural laborers, fishing families, craft persons in the villages do not find enough work to keep them employed throughout the year. So, as we read the chapter named Rural Livelihoods, I am finishing this chapter with a homework of 4 questions. The questions are like this. First question is, give an account of the ways of earning livelihood in rural areas. Second, describe the life of fishing communities. Third, people are able to survive or earn will depend upon the land that they cultivate, discuss. And last but not the least, the question is, how do women buy and sell fish in the Pudupet village? So this much for today. Be safe in your home. Read the chapter very nicely and do the homeworks as well. Thank you very much. Goodbye.